Hey, what's up, Dividend Nomads? Welcome back to the channel. Quick video for you today, just a weekly recap. Share with you a few things. I received some dividends. I added to a few positions, and I even opened a new position, but a very small, very small position. And I'm gonna share those things with you today. So I'm gonna dive into the phone, share the portfolio with you like I usually do, and I'll tell you a little bit of information from my spreadsheet as well. But I'm not going to show you the spreadsheet today, but I'll share some information from it. And I always share my spreadsheet at the end of the month on the monthly recap. So I'll share all that with you then. But for now, let's just see the portfolio, see what happened, see what I did, see how much I got paid and all that good stuff. And I'll share with you one of the big mistakes that I made that I learned from. So let me record the screen really fast. 3, 2, 1, bam. Okay, open up Charles Schwab. So here we are. I'll refresh it. Bam. So you can see yesterday the Dow was up 0.8%, NASDAQ 0.5%, and the S&P was up 0.8%. That was the closing. So right now you can see my portfolio, $55,792, and I was up almost 1%. So I did outperform all of the markets. Look at that. So let's go see at the positions I have. So of this 55,792, 11,294 is cash. Okay, so the rest is in the stocks. So let's go see what they are. View all the positions. You can see the first one at the top here. I've got Misty, 1,002 shares, and right now my Misty is positive on total return. I'm up 18%. I know that from looking at my spreadsheet in front of me. So I am up 18% in total return, but it's negative on market returns. You can see there on the red there. But, so yeah, that's my Misty position. Next, my next largest position in terms of dollar amount will be, I'll put it at the top for you, XDTE. I have 202.4 shares. This is on drip. So anytime I get dividends, it just goes right back into the fund. And I did just get paid from this too. So I'll share that with you in a minute. But this one right here, XDTE, I am negative 0.5% on total return. So all the dividends include everything, I'm still negative 0.5%. It doesn't show there for some reason. I don't know why, but I am negative total return and market return both, but just barely. Next position, I've got YMAG, 428.4 shares. This is also on drip, so that's why you see fractional share there. Let me see what I want to tell you about this one, about YMAG. I just got paid from this on Friday also, and this one is negative on market return and negative on total return. It's down 10% on total return. So we got some work to do here to catch up, but when it does catch up and goes positive on total return, 100% sure. Well, I'm not gonna say 100%, but I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna cut this one. I'm gonna sell this one for several reasons I'll get into later on another video. But yeah, I will be cutting this one once it turns positive. My next position, you can see, which I also added to, was QDTE. I added a little bit to this one. I've got 162.1 shares. This one is also on drip. So when I got paid the dividends Friday, it dripped a little bit, and I bought a couple of shares too. So no big deal. But this one right here, QDTE, is positive on total return, but not much, about 0.5%. So, but it is positive now. So I'm not in the red. It's 0.5% down on market return, and it's 0.48% up on total return. So it's basically flat, pretty much. But it is, a little bit of money. So if I sold it, I'd walk away with more than I started with. So that's a good thing. But we just started this small position, no big deal. NVIDIA, I've got 38 shares. I haven't added to this. I haven't touched it. Haven't done nothing with it. Haven't received dividends from it this month either. NVIDIA is on the chopping block. Once this turns positive, I am 100% sure about this one that I will get rid of it. I should get rid of it now. It's not a big deal. It's like almost $700, $650. But it's down, and I don't want to sell stuff for a loss. So I'll wait till it turns positive because it does pay dividends. The price is still it's not dropping like a rock. So it will be positive eventually, maybe pretty fast, hopefully. And once it gets positive, I will cut NVIDIA because I don't see a bright future for NVIDIA right now. Only 38 shares, so no big deal. But in terms of the negative or negativity on it, whatever you want to call it, the total return is down 10%. So I got to get some more dividends out of this before, before I can get rid of it. What's that look like? My total return is down $91. So I just need to make $91 in dividends as long as the price stays stable, and I get 91 bucks in dividends, which is probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 months. I can get rid of this. And this will average down. I guess I could average down, but I don't want to add to it. Forget it. Just let it pay me when it gets positive, out of here. The next one you see is the one I just started, was YBTC. I told you I wanted to start a position in this once I got, QDTE up to 100 shares, which I surpassed the 100 shares in QDTE. So I went ahead and opened a new position in YBTC, only 10 shares. And obviously I haven't gotten paid from this yet in dividends because I just started this on Thursday, which was the X date for YBTC. So when it was down on the X date, I opened the position. So only 10 shares, no big deal. Let me tell you about this really quick. You can see I got $11,294 in cash. Why am I not deploying all this cash, like bam, all at once? Because I have learned from the past mistakes that I made. When you chunk buy something, right? You buy a big bunch of shares or spend a big bunch of money on some shares. The problem is averaging down if the price falls. Because if you buy, like, just for example, say I put this whole $11,000 into YBTC, right? Say I did that on Thursday. I spent all the money on it. And then next week, it drops like 10%. Now I don't have enough money to average down, there's not enough in this account. If I put money in, like I'm gonna have to put in another $11,000 or $12,000 to average down enough to make it worthwhile. If you average down 1 or 2 shares, or buy 1 or 2 shares worth, it's not going to average down enough to change the price to get close to the current price of the stock. So I decided from now on, I'm not going to be chunk buying stuff. I would just buy a little bit at a time and follow the price. Even if it goes up, then if I buy a little bit, it's okay, no big deal. It's not going to average up a whole lot. And if it goes down, I'll buy a little bit. It's not going to average down a whole lot, but it'll help me stay close to the price of the stock. And if I'm getting paid dividends from these stocks, then it will still keep my total return positive, because not only am I staying close to the current price of the stock, no matter what the price is, I'm still getting paid dividends. So that's the mistake I made in the past, was buying too much at one time, and then when the stock drops, it's really, really difficult to average down. Like, for example, Misty, I've got 1,000 shares, right? And if I want to average down in Misty, like Misty would literally have to drop really, really low, and I would still have to spend several thousands of dollars to average down. And like right now, I'm down 11% in market return. So if I wanted to be, closer to the price, I would probably have to spend another $20,000 to get even close to the current price. And there's not $20,000 in my account to average down like that. So that's one of the reasons why I don't want to do chunk buying anymore, and just slowly buy in, no matter what the cost is. And I think that will work out better as long as I'm not doing something stupid like buying at all-time highs. Because when something's at all-time highs, there's not really many places for it to go except for down. So I don't really want to be buying at all-time highs. But so I'm not saying just buy any price willy-nilly, but be smart about it. But if it's going up, it's okay. You can still buy some. It's just going up. You just don't want to buy at the top and then it drops like a rock, especially, anytime really, but especially when it comes to chunk buying, right? You just don't want to buy I don't want to buy big chunks. You can do what you want to do. I'm just telling you from the mistakes that I made and what I've seen and what I've learned. That's one of the things, is chunk buying doesn't work out very good. So anyway, let me share with you the dividends I received, and we'll talk about that real quick and let you know how that's going. So on Friday, which was yesterday, I'm recording this on Saturday, and it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon here in China. So Friday, I received some dividends from XDTE, QDTE, and YMAG. So only those 3. So right now, let me see. As of right now, I'll see what I've received for the month so far from, well, I just from everything. Let's just get into it. So first of all, we would have started Misty since Misty's a monthly player and Misty has already paid this month. So this month I received $1,379 from Misty. There was one payment. Now, YMAG, XETE, QDTE, they all pay weekly. So far for the month of March in YMAG, I've received $159. And I should get one more. Yeah, one more payment. I think one more payment this month, maybe two more. I'm not sure. I have to double check the calendar. Actually, I can double check it right now, just for fun. Friday, only one more payment this month coming from YMAG. So probably going to be close to $200 this month, but we'll talk about that later when it gets here. So $159 so far. XDTE so far has paid me $99.34, and I still got one more payment coming from them. QDTE so far this month I've made only $46 from it, and again I'm going to receive another payment from them as well. And the last one, YBTC, I did not get paid from yet because I started on the X date, but I will get paid next week from YBTC. But it's only 10 shares, so it's not going to be a big deal. Maybe between 30 to 50 cents per share. So I don't know what's that, maybe $3 to $5, right? So not a big deal there. So also I did receive some dividends this month from Coney, but I did sell Coney once it turned positive, and I received $1,165 from that position. So far for the month of March, I've received $2,850 in this portfolio, and we still got one more week to go, but it's not going to be very much. Like I said, I'm guessing this month is probably going to be around $3,000 in dividends received this month, which ain't too bad. So that's okay. I can live with that. $3,000, not a big deal, but also not too shabby. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. More videos coming soon. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything special you want me to talk about or any kind of video you want me to make. I'll be happy to try to do that for you guys if it's something within reason. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Hope y'all make some money out there. See you.